I'm Will, married, and I've accepted that airports are just expensive escape rooms.
I'm Dave, single, and TSA has patted me down more than anyone I've ever dated.
Two friends,
One
one
mic,
mic,
zero
zero
qualification.
qualifications. Let's get into it. How you doing today?
Not too terrible. Not too terrible. Been a long day. Lots of driving. It's
Lots
like,
of driving.
Mhm.
Oh,
especially in this time of the year, everything's like early Black Friday sales and like getting out of town for the Thanksgiving week. You know,
right. Yeah.
and this is the town everybody leaves for holidays. They don't stay.
Right. They don't-
So
I don't know why it's sunny down there, right?
yeah, I mean, like,
It's fucking cold up here. Sorry, excuse me.
well,
It's very cold up here.
I mean, it's a brisk 57 out here right now.
Yeah, it's like 40 something. We had snow the other night just for a little bit.
I don't own pants that I wear on a daily basis. I just wear shorts all the time. Like it's just like basketball shorts or on the rare occasion my pleated shorts for performances.
Pleated shorts. Very
Yeah, like a
nice.
fancy. It's like I dress like a dad, but super fancy.
Fancy dad. Got it.
Fancy dad vibes. Yeah,
Do you have any the shorts, the jean shorts?
jorts. I do have some.
Good.
I don't wear them.
Good. Don't.
I don't like the feel of
Donate
on my alabaster skin.
them. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's more
yeah.
ruddy, but
But no, not cruddy. But it did. I understand what you mean. I don't know. Jorts are not a thing.
I don't like jeans. I don't like
No.
denim on my skin.
It's like pretty much all I wear is jeans. Like it's either jeans or it's cargo shorts.
See, cargo shorts I can do, but denim is just not. That's a no go for me, sister. Like I will actively hate my life if I'm wearing denim. Like I don't know what it is. It's like even like stretchy denim, like that stuff that is
Right.
like fat kids. I
Yeah,
don't even,
yeah, yeah.
I don't even like that. Like it's a texture thing. Like I might be a little
Mhm.
autistic or something, but like
Yeah,
it's just like there are certain feelings on my skin I just can't handle.
right. You got a tactile thing.
Yeah, it's like a wild tactile thing. It's like the spoon thing with ADHD folks. And as an ADHD folk, I know
Small,
exactly what I'm talking
small
about.
spoon. Small
Small
spoon.
spoon all day. Small
Small spoon.
small spoon fits better in hand, fits better in mouth, and you get more
Yep.
bite.
More bites. Yep.
Yes, absolutely. Good God.
100%.
Big spoon is for like stirring things with.
Yes.
It's like
Or
that's
serving. That's it.
yeah.
Serving or yeah, that's it.
Serving or cooking. Serving or cooking.
Serving or cooking. Well, today we are looking at. Do you not remember?
All sorts of
We are looking at holiday travel.
that's right, holiday travel. Oh my gosh.
Holiday travel.
Yeah. That actually fits really well with my day today. having to having to go to auditions while everybody else is holiday traveling is a freaking nightmare. It is not fun. Like if you thought driving in downtown LA was bad on a normal day, imagine everybody's trying to escape like Snake Plissken. Like everybody is awful.
That
Um
is a dated reference, but it's awesome. I love it.
and it's not dated.
That is dated.
Got an eye patch and everything. It's super
He
tough.
did. He did. That doesn't mean he is not dated.
Yeah, well. But Snake Plissken is awesome.
Why don't you give me your worst travel experience?
Okay. Do you mean holiday travel experience or just
Yes.
entire?
Worst holiday travel experience.
The worst holiday travel experience was actually trying to go back up to Washington for Thanksgiving and Christmas, like 10 years ago or something like that.
Okay.
And I had an audition the night before,
Ooh,
and so I was already sleep deprived. Just
done.
um, I get to I get to Delta, and I sit and I wait, and we have buddy pass tickets and stuff like that.
What's
So
that?
well, they're getting rid of them, but like there's this thing where like you can get a non-revenue ticket for
Okay.
times and everything else, and they cost significantly less, right? Like
Oh, really?
used to be I could get up to Washington for $100.
Oh, oh, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it used to be like even before then it was free, right? You just had to dress like you're going in first class and all this other good stuff. You know,
I'm down for free.
dude, dude, cheap is free is my favorite thing.
Freeze the free. Yeah.
Actually, I think expensive, but I'm not paying for it is my favorite thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um. So, but anyway, we had these uh Delta or Northwest back in the day. I don't have. All right, you're asking me questions. Our producer is asking us questions through the chat. He's asking, do you prefer Delta or Northwest back in the day? Well, I never flew Northwest. So Delta,
I didn't fly.
old man reference, Ari. Anyway, ow, my ankle. I mean my knuckle. It's on my fist. Um, so anyway, I'm sitting in the airport, ruling, just ruining the day that I had woken up, and I'm on this flight, and I'm ready to get on this flight. Like I have been okay to get on there. I mean, and it was like $100. Can't complain.
Yeah.
And then they pushed the flight back by 20 minutes. Big deal. It's fine. And then they push it back another 20 minutes, and then another 20 minutes, and then another 20 minutes. 6 hours later, it was because 6 hours. It was because Seattle had not de-iced the jetway. So there was like 9 flights just chilling, waiting. It might have been 3, but it felt like too many. To the point where they parted us all out onto different planes so that Seattle would not be overwhelmed by the squadron coming in from LA. I wound up actually flying straight into Bellingham that time.
Yay, fun.
Yeah. They were like, if anybody doesn't mind going to Bellingham, Washington, we'll send a group of you up there and we'll give you a free shuttle down to Seattle. And I said, I'll take it. And then I never got that free shuttle because why would I?
Right. Exactly.
Like, I've never worked at an airport, but I can only imagine
Me neither.
that being horrifying to have to tell 900 people that their flight is delayed. You know?
And that's just like trying to tell somebody that they have to get their PS5 the next time we get a shipment in 2 months.
Oh yeah. So yeah, especially with the PS5, like during the global panini, no thank you. That was rough. I got myself onto a list, and then like 8 months later, I finally got the opportunity to purchase it.
Yeah.
And somehow I came up with I think I sold part of my car to get my video. Just part of it. Yeah. Like I rented like a quarter of my car out to like something. Like, no, I mean, honestly, I honestly, what I wound up doing actually was just delivering DoorDash food for like 6 minutes. So, but it's all good.
Well, I mean, I'm glad it worked out, but still, like,
Yeah.
wow, wow.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway,
Uh, my worst one was when I was a little kid. Um, and my mom, God rest her soul, and my sister and me were going down to Texas to go visit relatives after we had moved back up here to Washington. And I just was too small. And I had a little bit of flight sickness. And so I remember flying down and everything was fine. But on the way back up, because I had gotten sick on the way down, my mom got these anti-nausea pills. And this is like 1990, 1989, 1987, something like that. And she had gotten these anti-nausea pills and tried to get me to take them. And I remember she was like, okay, here, take this and take a sip of my Sprite. She had a big, like, Sprite.
oh no.
and and I remember going, and then whoop, and then the pill went right back down, and I left it in the drink. Both my mom and my sister got sick on that flight. I did not, but I did not take that pill.
Oh, well, that's probably not the worst story, but like,
That was that. I don't have a lot of bad stories, but that is my worst flight story because I feel bad because I did that to my mom and my sister,
yeah.
but still, you know. By the way, Jenny, if you're listening, I apologize if you haven't heard that story before. I'm pretty sure you have, but if you haven't, I'm sorry.
Poor Jenny's just like listening and going, "What are you telling them, Will?"
That little pain in my butt. Yeah.
Will, what are you doing? Don't tell everybody I got sick on an airplane.
Yeah. See, how do you like my Jenny impression?
That's pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met her a couple times.
Just
have you ever parked at the airport overnight?
oh, yes, I have. And I don't mind that as much as leaving a rented vehicle there to
Yeah.
go on a flight because then I'm all worried about whether or not we screwed something up with the rental and then I'm going to get charged a whole bunch of money. You know what I mean?
That's what you're worried about. Instead of like, you can just deliver it back to like any Hertz or Enterprise, right? Like you can just
Well, I mean, that's what you do.
invest the keys and say, I'm getting on my plane. Text me my
Yeah,
receipt.
but what if I left my entire bag of clothes in the back and I didn't realize?
Well,
Like
then,
I did like a year and a half ago when me and my mom went to Texas.
that would be a problem.
I was more worried about her getting her stuff than I was worried about mine. Ended up leaving my clothes on the transit bus from the rental place to the airport. My mom ended up having to buy me a whole new wardrobe because we were in Texas for like a week.
Well, that's because you're a good boy. You were worried about her and not yourself. That's the way. I see it. So like, I personally have parked overnight in an airport when I went to Arizona for an audition. And if you do that, it costs you like $30-40 a night.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
So check this out. Today I effed up by leaving my car in the airport for 25 days and having to pay $700 for my parking space.
25 days?
Yes.
That's so bad.
Dude. Technically, this happened yesterday. About 4 weeks ago, I left my house to my flight using my car, thinking it would be more convenient and similar in price to what I'd pay if I used Uber. I knew the short-term parking cost 27 a day, so I thought it must be a lot cheaper for the long-term parking spots. I went up, parked my car, and left the country. Oh, buddy. Spent Christmas and New Year's Eve with my family and never thought about it twice. After my very long returning trip, which I had to immensely overpay for, ironically about $700 more, I landed my final destination after having to go through a couple of delays. In addition to having SSSS written on my boarding pass, which led me to being randomly picked for thorough checking in 3 different airports, I got to pick my luggage. I go to pick my luggage, and I find they were somehow delayed, and the airlines don't know when they will come. So now I have to stay in this other city for another day, but I said, fine, I won't let this ruin my day. And I know a couple of friends who I could stay with. I go to my car and I start playing songs and singing along happily. I arrive to the counter to pay for my parking, but to my surprise, the cashier said $670. I yelled, "What?" I was in terror. I didn't even have that amount with me. Turned out, long-term parking has the same rate as short-term parking. Oh, buddy. That's why they have.
Ooh.
Now, as the cashier begins trying to explain, this dude behind me is honking and swearing in a very threatening manner, like my day wasn't bad enough, and his tone is progressively getting more aggressive. His wife gets out of their car to come talk to me, and the situation just keeps going downhill. She was a sweet woman, but it still was unwanted attention for me. Uh, Understandable. I get that.
Mhm.
Um, she asked me what's the problem, and when I told her, she then asked how much I had to pay. I sensed that she was about to offer to pay for it, so I refused to tell her. She then shushes her d-bag husband and starts telling everyone in the line to move over. Some kind of airport security came over, and I tell him what I would that I would like to leave my car here until I find what I could do, and so I did. So far, I still haven't figured this out. I don't dare to even ask my family for help after such a stupid f up.
Ooh.
Before anyone asks, I don't recall seeing any sign stating the price. I'm sure they had them, I just didn't see them. Obviously, I wouldn't have parked there if I knew. TLDR, I ignorantly parked my car in an expensive airport parking, which led to 670 that I can't pay. Okay, here's an edit. I went to the airport and talked to them. I tried to be as pathetic as possible. They offered a 40% reduction and that I can pay the rest in 10 days. And this is how I became $300 in debt to the city of Phoenix. Oh my goodness. One more thing. The cashier told me that I could have gotten away with paying even less if I were more persistent. Needless to say, that didn't cheer me up.
I mean, pay attention to signs.
Right? Also, even if it was less money than the normal day rate, how is that cheaper than 2 Uber rides?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't take Uber, but still,
Right. Depending on how far away it is from the place, like maybe get a buddy to drive you to the bloody airport. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the best way to do it is to get family or a buddy to drive you, right?
Look, if it's between $700 and having to get up extra early, I'm walking to the airport.
Walking.
Dude, like I got that 2 foot that 2F drive, man. 2 foot drive. That's what's up.
Right.
It doesn't look like I can walk, but I can walk. It's good.
I know you can, and it's great.
It would be.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't even. It's so much. I
Why am I
mean,
going out of country for 25 days?
yeah.
You need some crazy kind of visas for that too, by the way. I don't know what country you went to, but 25 days is a long time, friend.
That's a long time. So you go for like a wedding where you had to like show up for all of the prep and all of the stuff and all of the everything. I mean, if you went for that long, you probably have enough to pay the $600, right?
He clearly not. I mean, he was.
That was what was left.
They were
He
clearly
couldn't-
terrified.
He couldn't pay with what was left. Yeah. So bad.
Also,
I
I felt
give you my heart because I understand, but at the same time, double check. Don't just leave it there and be like, oh, it's fine.
y'all know the internet's a thing that exists, right?
Exactly. You got a phone.
You can. How much does how much does parking at the Phoenix airport cost? Also, I'm sure I can only guarantee that there's an economy version of that parking lot.
Exactly.
Long-term parking versus economy, go with economy, bud.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Here's another good one. Today I effed up by opening a bottle of water at an airport. Okay. So this just happened like an hour ago. I have a long layover at an airport in Eastern Europe, so I decided to buy a water bottle in the duty free. What I didn't know is that they packed it like alcohol, so you weren't supposed to open the package until you reach your final destination. This doesn't stop me. So, as the mad lad I am, I go to the bathroom, drink some of the water there, and then put it back in my bag, but leave the package that says do not open until reaching final destination also in my bag.
Oh.
5 minutes later, I'm walking through the airport. A guard comes to me and starts speaking Russian. I don't understand anything. And he says, "Oh," and he says, "Oh, you look Russian." I'm Latin, but whatever. He then asks for my passport, and I start to get nervous since I've the open bottle in my bag. The guy notices and asks to search my bag. He finds the bottle and starts questioning me. He then asks me to accompany him to a waiting room while they check the bag. Long story short, I lost my flight because of waiting there, and they also kept my water bottle. Now I'm stuck
Oh.
here for 6 more hours and had to pay €200 for a new ticket, all because of a stupid water bottle.
Wow.
So, my advice for you:
If
drink
it,
the whole bottle of water.
yeah, there's two options here. Either you read the warnings and don't do that, or you drink the entire bottle of water and get rid of it before you get on the plane.
Yeah,
That's it.
seriously. Like, how are you? You have the package. Throw it away. Right? Just throw it away. You
Just
don't.
throw it away. Even if you haven't drank all of it. And I'm sorry for anybody who would possibly think that you need to drink every sip out of that water bottle. But still, in this situation, I'm going to say get rid of it. Give it to somebody else.
It's very
Something,
practical. It's very
something.
practical. But in the age of post COVID, no one is taking that water bottle, friend.
I don't know about that, but still, depends on where you are.
Oof, buddy. No.
Depends on where you are.
Well, maybe, but like I didn't get this shot with the microchip in it for nothing. Okay, I'm not taking that water bottle from nobody.
Well, you have fun with that microchip.
Well, dude, I'm not nearly interesting enough for somebody to want to track me. So at least this way, if I get lost in the woods, they can find me on the satellite. Let's see. Well, anyway, so yeah, 1, don't do it. 2, drink the bottle of water, or 3,
Drink
throw
the
away the
whole
packet.
bottle. Drink it.
Yeah, drink it. You're thirsty at the airport. Drink your water.
Yeah.
You gotta be
You get
hydrated.
another one at the next airport for
Well,
$18.
though in fairness, it's like €8,500 to buy one bottle of water at
Right.
you know. So I get it. I'd want to save it too, but I don't know if I'd want to have like the Russians searching my bag or the
I'd let
Germans.
them do it. I'd
Or
let
the
them do it. They've got the guns. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I don't want them to, but of course,
They got the guns.
they can take my water bottle. I don't care, but I also don't want them to feel like searching my bag when I'm trying to get out of Russia.
Exactly.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
am I the a-hole for refusing to give up my seats and being crass about it?
Depends on how crass I'm going to say.
Well, let's find out, shall we? I, 36 female, flew home for Thanksgiving this week and got an early flight this morning so I would be able to do laundry tomorrow and relax before going back to work. I'm a plus size woman.
Plus
The,
size.
co- the cause was finally diagnosed after 3 years of weight gain. I've lost 4 pounds in the last 4 weeks. Congratulations.
Good job.
Return flight fiasco. This is clearly a throwaway. So when I booked my flights, I spent extra money and booked 2 adjacent seats. So whoever had the third seat in my row would not have to be squished up in my business.
In my business.
In my business.
Business.
Flying out was great. The other person in my row was cool, and we shared the middle seat and snacks and played Pokemon on our Switches and visited each other's Animal Crossing islands.
Nice.
Flying home was where things became a bit more problematic. I was settled into my pair of seats, and a gentleman tried to sit his daughter, about 12, not a waif, nor was she overweight, nor was her overweight dad. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I read that wrong. Let me start that one line over. I settled into my pair of seats, and a gentleman tried to sit his daughter, about 12, not a waif, nor was her overweight dad, in my middle seat, where my bum is taking up a good third of the middle seat. I said politely, "I'm sorry, that seat is booked. Your daughter can't sit there," while putting my hand on the other 2/3 of the seat. He immediately complained that he hadn't been able to book seats together and he needed to sit with his daughter. I shrugged and said I was sorry, but that wasn't my problem. That wasn't his seat. He called over a stewardess to complain. I explained my situation and showed my pair of tickets, and the flight attendant offered to comp my extra seat. I said, "No, thank you. I needed the extra room," and waved to where my bum was partway in the middle of the seat. The stewardess came back 10 minutes later with a wife from a couple who agreed to switch seats so the man could sit with his daughter, but not without attempting to shame me for not being willing to help out a dad in need of commenting about how selfish I was. Edit: the woman who switched seats was rude, not the stewardess. The stewardess was nothing but polite. Great.
Good.
I was worried about that for a hot second.
Yeah.
And I booked early, and I booked 2 seats together because, to put it plainly, I'm fat.
I'm quiet.
His 2 seats were separate seats. How exactly do you propose I split my fat A in half to sit one half in one seat and the other half in his other seat?
I hope she actually said that.
Oh, I mean, look, here's the thing. Unless somebody says otherwise, I take every Reddit post as gospel.
Right.
It's way better that way. I just like this. I believe in the romance of reality. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. I split my fat ass in half. Oh God. To sit one half in one seat, the other half in his other seat. That's amazing. The woman turned red in the face and bitched at me for being disgusting. I replied that his lack of planning was not my emergency, and she scowled at me for the entire rest of the flight. When I told my folks about it after I landed, my dad thought it was the funniest thing he'd ever heard. But my mom yelled at him for encouraging me, I assume, and said I should have been more willing to help out a dad with a kid when I had 2 seats. So I want to know, am I the a-hole? I'm not reading the edit because they're just saying, "Yay, thanks."
Oh, come on. Edit: who wasn't expecting this much response from folks? Although I thank everyone. I went out to eat and then passed out from jet lag. I'll have to start going through comments today. I 100% believe if you are large enough that you need to buy the 2 seats, which I don't agree with the rule, by the way. I want to make sure that's very clear. I don't agree with the rule, but sometimes it's necessary.
Sure.
And it has nothing to do with how I feel about, their size or whatever. But at the same time, like, they paid for the seat, they should be able to keep the seat. Especially in a situation like that, that seems like somebody's just more worried about their own life than anybody else's.
Okie dokie. So, yeah. So clearly they're losing weight. Great job. Um, it's clearly a medical issue that they were having.
Yes.
I'm glad they figured that out. Um, and anyway,
I
they
would say be more forceful with you saying no, because it's okay to say no at times, and at that time, it's okay to say no.
look. It's been a minute since I was actually a customer of size. That's what they used to call us, or they still call us in Southwest Airlines. Um, Customers of size are people over a certain girth and weight. Um, and Look, I've never had to pay for a second seat. But I also believe that if you are the big person in the chair, right, it is your duty to be uncomfortable on the side that you are taking up. Right, you don't get to stretch yourself out comfy and discomfort the person who paid for the seat. Right. So
Right.
if you have the temerity of character to buy the secondary seat, they should not have the audacity then to ask you to give it up.
It's almost like them asking you to put up your seat, the first one you bought.
Yeah,
Like, you can't do that.
yeah, man. Like honestly, as a person who has experienced the big chungus part of his storyline, you know, like yeah, it sucks being a big boy flying. It's the worst. Have you like asking like sheer just asking for the seatbelt extender is the most embarrassing thing in the world, right? It
Yeah.
sucks. It's like, hey, I'm fat. In case you didn't notice, can I have the seatbelt extender? We're gonna have nobody has ever come up to me and said you're gonna need to take up. You need to buy another seat. Thank goodness.
That's
But
good.
if I bought a second seat just for my comfort, no, you can't have my second seat. Sorry. Because, dude, seriously, my man wanted the seat for his kid. Who cares? Like the kid is not tiny. The kid is clear, like not a waif, a regular sized child, right? 12-year-olds can fly by themselves, no problem, right? If
Yeah.
you didn't book early for your flight, that's on you. Shoot.
I would also say maybe there might be somebody else that isn't already having an issue with how much space they have in their seat that they might be able to do this with. Why does it have to be this person?
Mhm.
Like, why does it have to be this person that is being attacked?
Yeah.
Or essentially at the same time, like, I mean, the kid needs a seat, right?
Sure.
So let's find another seat for him instead of attacking this larger lady. Why would you do that? Like, that's just making them upset, making them feel bad about themselves. There's got to be another two or three people that could probably scoot over or something, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Well, yeah. I mean, if there was enough spaces to buy two seats, I mean, like here's my thing. Also, a I don't know if you've been on the receiving end of this, but when your parents are defending you, sometimes it is the worst thing, right? Because they're going hard and like whatever, but also stop it. You know what I mean? Like you're making me the problem for this poor person. Maybe
Yeah.
don't do that, Dad. Like I do not care, Father, if I'm sitting next to you on this flight. I will sit there with my iPad and watch Bluey. I don't give a darn.
Right.
Yeah. Goodness gracious, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at the ripe old age of 29 for 12 years, I will still sit there and watch Bluey while I'm on my flight. But, I
Bluey's
don't,
good. Bluey cooks.
yeah, seriously. Uh, Here we go. Like, Bluey does slap, though. I got to tell you.
It does. It
Yeah.
does.
So hey, Will,
Yep.
am I the a-hole for not getting a flight upon finding out that he put my kids in economy? What?
Getting a flight
Who's this?
upon finding out, or getting a separate flight? Oh no.
Oh, okay. Husband, fiance.
Hey,
So my fiance.
Dave.
Yes.
Good night.
I see you later.
Yep.
Good night, David.
Good night, a-hole.
Max.
Ari
Ari-
says thank you.
Oh, good night, Ari.
Okay.
Right.
All right, where should I take it from? Just reading the title again? Yeah, okay, great. All right. So, where did I put that? I can't find it. Here it is. Okay, so this title was a little weirdly put. I'm going to edit a little bit. Okay. So, Will,
Yeah.
am I the a-hole for not getting on a flight upon finding out that my fiance put my kids in economy?
Well, probably you're getting on a flight to like leave. Why are you okay? So they're in economy, and we need to read this one. I gotta hear more.
But of course, my friend. But of course. So my aunt, so my fiance has 3 kids from his former marriage, whilst I have 2 from my former marriage as well. I quit my job to start focusing on getting my degree. He's become the breadwinner, if you will, and I will contribute with my savings. I do. Let's see. I still contribute with my savings. I also do 80% of the childcare and chores. Long story short, not with this paragraph length, friend. Long story short, he wanted me and my kids to attend Thanksgiving with his family, who are located across country, and we were supposed to go yesterday ahead of time to get a rental place. He booked our tickets and everything, but later, before the flight, I found out that his kids, and myself were put in first class, whilst my 2 kids, 14 and 10, were
Oh
put
no.
in economy. I was
Oh
stunned.
no. Oh no.
Okay. Long story. Okay, so my kids 14 and 10 were put in economy. I was stunned. He acted like it was no big deal and told us it's just a few hours and the kids could just hang in there for a little while. I asked how he could think that was acceptable, and he got mad and said he's the one paying for tickets, then we go by his rules. I immediately turned around and took the kids and made my way out of the airport. He started following us, screaming at me to go back, but I refused and told him that I no longer felt like spending Thanksgiving with his folks. After this, my youngest cried because she never flew without me. He went with his kids. The kids are home. Me and the kids are home.
Me and the kids. Yeah.
Yep. He has not stopped calling, trying to berate me, and even had his mom text that I needed to get over myself and stop teaching my kids to be spoiled and entitled. She said that the fact that I was willing to miss Thanksgiving with the family over something so trivial shows my real character and personality and mindset, or lack thereof. Oh boy, what a nice lady. I have not replied, but I feel horrible. Am I the a-hole? Should I have just let it slide and just went in? In case it wasn't clear, me and the kids left our family and hometown so we could go celebrate with his family in his hometown. My kids weren't too excited leaving their grandparents for a week.
Wait for that update.
All right.
Uh,
You have
okay.
thoughts?
Here, yes, I have thoughts. Okay, number one, yes, he is the asshole.
Wait, what?
The dude is the asshole.
Uh,
The dude, because he's the one that did the
hold
ticket.
on, Will. What?
What's up?
You're muted, friend.
Unmute.
You got to redo the intro. You didn't redo the intro when Will asked you to, so you're going to have to edit through all of that and read it again. So I didn't want you to get into talking about it until you read
I
it.
fully read it.
He definitely did.
Did you do it again?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
I heard Will go do this, and then you didn't go back.
No. Nope. He did.
Well, shit. Now I made a crazier edit for you. Bye.
Bye.
That was our producer, Ari.
Oh boy.
And we're leaving that in. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just unmuting him because we cannot hear him.
So, okay.
Well,
So it has to do with the dude, right? Okay, her fiance.
Go back to when you said before you do the edit. Do that.
Oh, okay. So just wait on the edit because I got stuff. Like,
All right.
okay, so if this dude, which is the fiance of the chick that's posting, right?
Right.
Decided that he was more important, him and his kids were more important than her kids.
Yeah.
Whether or not they were going wherever they were going, like, why would you do that? 100% shows that you don't care about her kids as much as you care about your kids. I am a blended family of, I got me, I got my wife. She has 3 kids. I got 3 kids. And if we don't treat all of them the same, then people have problems. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, she is right. There is no reason for him to treat them like that. Why did they have to sit back there when everybody else is getting the nice treatment? That's messed up. And the reason that I think that is because if it was the opposite, then definitely you would have a problem, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Boom.
No, seriously. 100%. Like I feel like this instance is, oh no, sir.
No.
Here, you may also have this ring back. Thank you so much. You know, like that's no longer a fiance, in my opinion. That is some guy who paid too much money for an airplane.
Yeah.
You know,
way too much.
If 2 of us have to go in economy, we should all go in economy.
All of us.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't relationships, and I will scream this from the rooftops, is proportionately they need to be equal. We have to have equal partnerships, right? Yeah, she's doing a bunch of he's bringing in a lot of the money. Great, but she's also doing the lion's share of the housework and raising the kids. So no, you don't. No, sir. Go back and live with mom. Whatever you got to do.
Part of the reason why that you need to have an equal partnership.
Yeah.
You can't give your kids extra to where their kids don't get the same treatment. You have to treat them equally. Just like you would treat the new partner as equal as you would the actual father of the children or the actual wife of the children, or the mother of the children.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a fully blended situation. You can't do that. And I tell you from experience right now, 100%, if you don't do that, chaos ensues. You have to make sure that everything, and it is more work. It is more work. But
I don't want to do more work.
It is definitely worth it. In situations where you feel like you should be part of their lives, it's like I don't feel that I'm not just part of my wife's life after her last marriage. I feel like I'm part of my wife's life and her kids' life and her family's life. I am part of all of that. Yeah. And if I didn't feel that way, then I wouldn't be here.
Absolutely. No, and I fully agree with you. And the way to fix this is on his part. If you don't want to be have an equal relationship with somebody else's kids, don't get engaged. You know,
Don't
don't
go
start.
there, bro.
Don't go there. Don't start. You know,
There's
like I don't
no
have any
reason.
advice for her. My advice for her is get out, and she
It
did
takes
that. Like,
it takes a village to teach these kids to make them good people.
right.
And you need to make sure that you maintain that village. And if you're not maintaining it in the right way, it's not going to happen.
Right. Giving 3 kids first class tickets, which is freaking luxury. I've been in first class before. It is a luxurious, completely ridiculous expense.
I
And
wish.
these two kids are getting economy.
They're downgraded.
They're downgraded. That you're teaching those 2 kids that they are less than. You're teaching the other kids that they are worth more than the other 2, and that's not okay.
Not right. It's not okay.
No,
Not
no,
at
no.
all okay.
That's how Cinderella happened, dog.
Yeah.
That's how Cinderella happened.
Yeah. Word up.
I mean, seriously, geez.
All right. Now we can do the update.
Now, can I do the update now?
Now you can do the update.
Thanks, Dad. Okay. Okay. Update. I'm currently getting myself and the kids packed so that we could go stay with my mother. Oh, hey, cool.
Yay.
Who called it? Was it me? It was me.
Yep. It was
It
you.
says happened before in other instances. What? Yo, honey, no.
There was
But
more things.
But I kept thinking to myself, this is not right. But I have invested too much time and effort in this relationship, so maybe this shouldn't get in the way. Okay, so that's the sunk cost fallacy, my friend. And I try to minimize most situations where I find my kids being put last. Not only that, but he tried to give me an ultimatum regarding my degree. And what was my response? This isn't right, but keeps making light of it and letting go. Now he's probably bad mouthing me to the whole family, and so is his mom. Bless her effing heart. I like how she wrote out effing. EFFING.
I like that.
The kids and I are leaving. He'll be coming back to an empty home, except he'll find some company with the engagement ring that I took off and left on the nightstand. Distance and some reevaluation is needed right now. Thank you to all who reached out with helpful input and perspectives. You're right. My kids come first, and that's what I keep trying to do, and I hope I won't ever fail. Thank you so much for your support. So, if this has happened before, dear heart, you have failed before.
Wow. You really need to. You need to. I mean, she did. I want to say she needs to reevaluate how much her and her kids matter to the person that she's with. But because she did what she did in the update, like you're good. You did. You reevaluated. You got it. She is definitely a poster girl for doing this stuff. Although you should probably take time to be able to do that ahead of time before you're on a flight somewhere where he's paid for your kids to do half of what everybody else is doing.
Bro, like, yeah, no, like if things like this have happened before and kids are being treated as less than and all this, and you're just kind of making excuses for it, homie.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you have figured out how to be a good mom and leaving that jerk hole. But like, my dear friend,
Sometimes it's not about being a good mom or a good dad. Sometimes it's about realizing things that you're missing.
sure, yeah, yeah. I guess, okay, but you know that's understandable too. I mean, like, ugh, I hate it. That's why I don't have kids or wives. I love kids and I love wives. You know, for other people.
It's not together.
Yeah, I mean, like I have like an army of action figures. They never fight unless I make them. But you know, I've had a cat before.
How long did it live?
Like Honestly, I don't know, like 14 years or something, like crazy.
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad.
But I'm a risk. Okay. Okay, so listen. Okay, so sometimes maybe I'm not that responsible, but I'm pretty responsible. Pretty good. You know.
Yeah,
Oh, I have Jen too. She counts, right?
I would never say that.
I'm not. You would never say that Jen counts.
No, I'm not saying that. Jen's a cat.
Oh yeah. Well, though to be fair, she is kind of the cat in the relationship, right? Like
Okay,
like
I'll give you a little bit of that.
it's like golden retriever black cat relationship style.
Whoa.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
friendly cat, but friendly, Oh, this one looks juicy. Am I the a-hole for not waking my husband up and causing him to miss his flight to attend Christmas with his family? Well, let's find out.
Yeah.
My husband, 33, Al, I'm assuming it's Al, otherwise his name's AI, is the only son in his family. He's spoiled AF by his mom and 3 sisters. The way I see it, they treat him like royals, call him heir, give him expensive stuff, prince level treatment. I didn't have an issue with it at first since they consider it showing love and appreciation. But I used to get into a lot of arguments with his mom and sisters about not making efforts to treat him the way they treat him. Basically, they claim I'm not showing the same level of respect they show him, and because of that, I got disinvited from lots of events, including Christmas. What? AI's stance is to stay out of it, and when I complained about his family disinviting me from Christmas, he said he could not force them to have guests they didn't want. On the morning of his flight, he slept in and I didn't wake him up on. He slept in and didn't wake up on time. He woke up freaking out and yelling about me being petty and not waking him up before his flight after he asked me to. The reason I didn't wake him up was because I myself was asleep too. Why would I wake up early just to wake him up? His phone was away since he hates sleeping nearby electronics. I'm going to come back to that.
Ooh.
He left in a rush and tried to get on another flight, but failed due to airports being packed. As a result, he missed Christmas celebration with family. His mom and sisters are PO'd, claiming I did this to get back at them and to isolate him from them. AI thinks I acted petty and vicious when I could have woken him up to be with his family. He's still mad and is claiming I've ruined the holidays for him. It's his
Wow.
fault. He doesn't like to sleep near electronics. Neither of them had an alarm that they could set.
Right.
So, no. I mean, there's nothing. What?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Yes, producer Ari. I know it's Al. I'm making fun of it, but Ari's in my ear, just yelling at me about the pronunciation of AI. In any event,
Al.
I know it says Al. All right. Listen, it's funny. Okay,
It's funny.
Shut up. Yeah, it's fun. It's funny. It's funny to me.
Funny.
And it's
It's
funny.
all funny.
So anyway, my suggestion: divorce this mug. He's awful. His family's
No.
terrible.
Let him in. I want to hear this.
Get rid of it.
We're going to let Ari in. Go
You
ahead, Ari.
must absolutely say the names correctly. How dare you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Ari. I didn't
Are
I'm
you-
trying to sit here and tell you what's happening in the next story while you're doing this silliness.
Didn't realize that you were a Darlak.
I'm sorry.
Meh.
Why?
Explain. Explain. All right.
We have
No,
a dialect producer.
I am reading the next story. You guys continue. But seriously, it's Al, man.
I know it's Al.
So he said Al.
I didn't. I clearly said it's Al.
You promised me you'd be a good boy during this show.
He did.
You
He
promised me.
I
You said you go and you be a
No.
producer, Ari, and I'll be a good boy.
He
sir.
did say Al.
Sir, I did not say I would be good. I said I would be funny. I said I would be entertaining, and I said I would be good for the podcast. I never said I would be good to
That's
you.
that's pretty much right.
You made me your keeper. I keep you contained.
Hmm.
Well, contain yourself.
Sorry, Mr. Ari. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Ari.
No. Take your wacky stick away.
Okay, bye, Ari. He magicked himself off the
Right.
video. That's really impressive.
That is
My man.
needed for the next Harry Potter.
All right. Oh my goodness. He's hairy enough.
He is.
Okay. No. So like your family is your husband's family is the a-hole, and so is your husband. Get rid of all of them. Throw the entire man out. That's my that is my do you have kids? Probably not.
Probably not.
Just be
Probably
happy you don't. Oh no.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
buddy, today I effed up by getting the date wrong on my flight and consequently missing my only chance to go home for the holidays.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm crying as I write this, so forgive any errors. I won't, but I appreciate you telling me that you're going to make errors.
Right.
As the
We
title
know it's coming.
as the title says, I got the date mixed up on my flight. I was convinced I was leaving Tuesday morning, so I spent Monday just cleaning up and packing. I was so sure I didn't bother to properly check over the dates on the confirmation, only the times. I know exactly what I'm going to say for my advice at the end of this.
Yeah.
I booked a flight to go home this month because the tickets were much more affordable than winter break, and my budget is tight. I was so excited to go home because I haven't seen my family in months, and this week would have been the longest stretch of time. But I didn't check the date properly. I'm so stupid.
Oh no.
No. Before heading to bed, I checked my email once more to look over the flight details, and that's when I noticed 2 updates telling me my flight has landed. Thinking it was an error, I double-checked the confirmation and discovered my massive F-up. And here I am now, crying my eyes out after having called the airline, only to discover I can't afford the only available options. Anyway, thank you for reading. That's so sad.
That's so sad.
So sad. TLDR, I didn't check the date on my flight properly. Oh no, mistakenly believing it to be the 26th, only to find out hours and hours later that it was on the 25th and I'd missed it. Edit. Hey everyone. Wow, I did not expect this many responses and so much support. Thank you all so much. I was trying to fly from Dallas to Sacramento, currently still in Dallas. But because of my F up, that's not happening. I'm not sure how to provide proof, but I think I should hold myself accountable. Initially, due to my mental health history and how my family and I can be, I was really lame about going home. More major anxiety, arguments with my sister, etc. Because who wants to face their family after being diagnosed with X and Y and spending time in a psych ward? Boy, this is a lot more than I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much I wanted/needed it until the universal karma and even my own carelessness took that away. I just cried myself to sleep. All of that to say that while I really appreciate everyone's kindness and so much compassion, this mistake is none other than my own. If you still want to help, knowing about my initial crappy attitude, then I'll gladly accept, but your goodwill may be better off with someone who deserves or needs it more. Again, thank you all for being so supportive and kind. Update. I'm going home. Thank you everyone for your kindness and love and support. I can't express to you all what this means. Okay, so at this point, this is an update. You should not be messing up your words now. The rest of the post was perfect grammatically, and this is where you mess up when you
Missed the hashtag. She missed the hashtag.
Anyway, I got help on the condition that I pay it forward through kind acts, and I absolutely will. Thank you all for showing me how much love and kindness there is to share. Thank you so much, the Graybeard. Update 2. I'm home. I'm currently sitting in the back of the car as my family drives me home, sipping on a cup of tea my mom made and brought for me in the thermos. Oh, so very nice. I just wanted to say thank you again for everyone who extended their love and support. To a complete stranger, the positivity was overwhelming, and I will pass the kindness forward every chance I get. To those who reached out to lend an ear for my mental health and who thanked me for being open about it, I'm so amazed and grateful for the love in this community of people who struggle themselves and those who want to help. Oy, I'll try to post a family pic, probably with the faces covered for privacy when I get a chance. Finally, thank you again, the Graybeard. You are an incredible person who started an entire chain of goodwill. Cool. That was dope. Okay. So yeah, basically check your dates. Check your dates. Make sure you check them all the time like a crazy person. Probably a poor choice of words, now that I think about it. But check them rigorously. Check early, check often.
I think also I want to put a shout out to the Graybeard
Shout
here
out.
because it sounds like he paid for her flight, and it's somebody that is helping somebody else. Thank you very much to
That is right there.
the Graybeard for actually doing this for somebody, because not all of us can, but the ones who can, please keep doing this. It's so nice to be able to have a support where you might not have had it before.
Yeah, dog. That was dope. Well done. You're a good pal. You're a good palomino. Let's see. Wait, what? Okay, this cannot be real. Open link. Okay, today I effed up by forgetting to board my flight after checking in and went through TSA. Okay. Whoever did this is stupid. I don't honestly, I don't even need to read the rest of it. Ari has thoughts. He's coming in for this.
So I think this one sounds very stupid until you read the context. It's still a little stupid, but I think this person can be forgiven for some very key information that I think you should read it, because they're not from the U.S. and they were in a U.S. airport.
I see. Well, then I will hold my judgment then.
Yeah.
This happened 2 years ago. And it happened 3 years ago, actually. In 2022, I had a flight going from New York to California. I went to the airport 2.5 hours before the flight and checked in my big luggage. I went through TSA and headed to the gate waiting for boarding. It was Delta Airlines. Of course it was.
Of course.
Some notes to justify my stupidity. It really doesn't. I'm not an American, and in my home country, if someone checked in with the airline but hasn't boarded yet, the staff will announce the passenger's name through the speakers, even for domestic flights. This is not the norm in the U.S. However, I also know that for most airlines in the U.S., when boarding starts, people will still have to line up into long lines, and usually this is the cue for me to start prepping and get in line. The problem is Delta doesn't work the same way, at least at JFK, New York. That once they announce that the boarding begins, anyone can come to board after priority group. Because of this, while I was sitting with my back facing the gate, stupid mistake number 1, I didn't see any line of people forming. I also missed the boarding announcement, stupid mistake number 2. I kept glancing back, but I still saw no one in line, so I was assuming that it just wasn't my turn yet. Stupid mistake number 3. In the meantime, I was also chatting with my friends online and generally just goofing around. 10 minutes until the flight took off, I realized something is wrong because no way in hell they haven't started boarding yet. I went and checked, and all of the staff were gone, and the door to the plane was closed. I was super panicked and asked the janitor nearby and said the plane will not admit any more passengers at this time. My heart dropped to the floor because this was one of the dumbest things I have ever done, and I couldn't believe it. I went and asked Delta's help desk for help to see if I can get the next flight, but there was none until the next day. It was 8 p.m. and the next flight's at 6 a.m. And I still had to pay for it myself because not boarding was my mistake. In the end, I had to get out of JFK, bought another ticket in LaGuardia, and wait in LaGuardia until 6 a.m. to get another flight, while my checked luggage was having a trip to California without me. Oh boy. Okay. TLDR, got a flight from New York to California, checked in my luggage, went through TSA and everything, but goofed around at the gate and forgot to board the plane on time. Plane took off without me. Had to pay for another ticket and slept in the airport waiting for the next flight while my checked luggage was leaving me behind.
So this is why I wanted you to read it again, because the first time I had sympathy for them, and the second time is when I thought, yeah, Dave's right. This is silliness.
It's dumb. It's bad.
It's all dumb.
I get it. You're young. I'm quite sure this stuff is going to happen. Not to me, because I'm great, but to other people, it's happened.
Now, this feels like a lot like the one with the kid who's all upset that they can't see their family for over a few months.
Oh, yeah. The previous story.
How much fun are you having in the terminal that you forget to board your flight?
I'm constantly checking my watch.
Exactly. Like, what kind of fun is she having? They having? That is preventing them from paying attention.
Will's a normal guy, right? Who just knows when he's supposed to do things.
Well, I also have tag-alongs most of the time.
Sure. Yeah,
right?
And you're a normal guy, knows how to do things, knows that you're supposed to do things, and you do it.
And I'm the guy that's like, okay, what time is it? Oh, it's time to board. Okay, right? But how do you not pay attention to that?
I also get on the plane on time, but that's because I deal with this thing called anxiety, where I'm like, if I'm not there 4 hours early, I'm not going to make it, and then I'll probably die at the airport waiting for another plane.
Don't have that.
I'm going to get arrested. I'm going to be on a body cam video. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be bad.
We will solve your murder, Dave.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate. So see, that's a good friend right there.
The only thing I wanted to say on this was just if you already are a sympathetic person, like if you are in need of sympathy because you are in an airport in another country and you want people to help you out because you don't know what's going on and you screwed up, don't make the same mistake twice.
You did it twice?
So think about if you read the story, they missed their flight the first time because they didn't understand how things worked. And then they missed their second flight because they were goofing off. That's when they slept in the airport.
Wait.
The whole first story is a different event to their edit.
Wait, what? Where did you get that information? Was it in the comments?
No, I think that's when they said when they have the edit there at the end. It's not an edit. It's just what happened next.
No, that's the too long didn't read.
Yeah.
I mean, if you did it twice, hello, that's wild. But TLDR is I got a flight from New York to blah blah blah, and then I had to sleep in the airport because I messed up.
Twice, maybe nice.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Thought it was.
I mean, also don't do it twice though. I mean, good call there, Ari. Don't do that twice.
Don't do it once.
Well, I mean, if you're going to do it any amount of times, only do it one time, right?
Yeah, but you shouldn't do it once.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it -5 times, and that way I get 5 free airplane tickets.
Minus 35 times. I win.
You can't go more than -5.
Minus 75 times.
Also, this makes me mad at them because if this isn't 2 times, then the initial part of your story is disingenuous because you said this person says that they didn't understand how the American airport worked, and so that screwed them up and they missed their thing. But in the TLDR, they say they were goofing around. That's not the same story.
They were goofing around, weren't they? So yeah, no, you're right. He totally understood how the airport worked. Like
You
He
totally
tried
understood how to
he tried
airport.
to-
didn't understand how Delta worked at JFK.
Now I'm getting mad at this person because this feels like a deliberate misrepresentation of their story and then guilt making them go and say what actually happened.
Oh boy. Oh
If
no.
those are 2 events, then you're cool. If those are not, well, you're stupid, but you're cool. If those are not 2 events and they're 1 event, screw you for wasting our time.
Right. Agree.
This little dumbass is sitting around missing 1 flight, and then after they miss the first flight, they go ahead and they're just goofing off in the airport being stupid. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, you guys. Like, if you are from another country and you know that the rules are different, why are you missing your flight twice?
All right.
Yeah, what?
And one flight.
What are you
One
talking
flight.
about?
Okay, so do us a favor
Yeah.
and go ahead and just speed read that first bit real quick. Yeah. Go. Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Opening link. California, super fans, trying to airline, not understand people still. Problem is, I'm sitting back facing the gate, stupid mistake, I didn't see the people. It's goofing around.
That's that he reads out loud.
It's the same flight.
Yeah.
Same flight. Yeah.
You missed a part.
All right. Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
It's
I
fine.
mean, they still should have been, paying attention, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, like that's totally.
Agreed.
You're not the first kid who's not read correctly.
That being
Right.
said, poster, I went off on you. My apologies. I was a little upset.
I honestly I feel like they deserved it. They were
Yeah.
giving her the airport.
Should be fucking figuring that shit out by themselves. And I apologize for the bleep, 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 bleep. They should be figuring that thing out ahead of time.
Well, look, I'll stop being angry boy and go back to being producer. I think we got time for one more. You guys want one more?
Sure. Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Well, this one, it looks like, is called "Forgetting My Fiance's Purse at Family Christmas." Enjoy.
Thank you, Ari. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Today I effed up. By forgetting my fiance's purse at family Christmas. Okay. Today I effed up. My fiance, 25, female, and I, 30, male, went to my family Christmas function on Boxing Day. Ooh, they're Canadian or British. One of the two. We had a great time. When it was time to leave, I grabbed the bag we had brought our food and gifts in and grabbed our jackets. I have told my fiance I had our stuff and we drove home. 1 hour and 30 minutes later, we are getting out of our car and my fiance can't find our purse. She thought I grabbed it and I had no idea she brought it inside the house. Normally, this wouldn't be a huge issue, as although it sucks, we could go back whenever to grab it. Unfortunately, my fiance had just revealed for my 30th Christmas birthday, she has a surprise trip to Las Vegas planned. Her purse has all her credit cards, driver's license, and meds in it. So it was essential that we have it. We had already left the party early because we have to wake up at 4:30 a.m. to catch the flight. We arrived home at 8 p.m. and still had to pack. Now we needed to drive back to my aunt's house, an hour and a half each way.
Ooh.
WTF. Fiance drove back to get it. Luckily, another family member of mine brought her purse home with them and saved me 30 minutes each way of the drive. Got home at 9:45. I packed, sleep at 11, awake at 4:15. Wrote this as we are at the airport waiting for our flight. TLDR, I forget my fiance's purse at Christmas, which cost us 3 extra hours of driving before Las Vegas trip. Yes, you effed up.
Yeah. Don't forget major things before
Also-
you go on
also-
a trip like that.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to be a jerk.
All right, go for it.
If you forgot your wallet somewhere, but Nicole had said that she had all the stuff,
Mm-hmm.
is it Nicole's problem that you didn't put your wallet in your pocket?
I mean, not entirely, but she did say that she had my wallet, so that I'm going to be less
No,
thinking that I actually left it.
anything about having your personal wallet, right? But
First
I
off,
have-
she wouldn't have had it.
I have all this stuff, right? I have
Right.
all this stuff,
Right.
and your wallet is not in your pocket, nor is it in this stuff. It's your fault if you forget your wallet, and I feel like it's her fault that she forgot her purse,
Yeah.
right?
It is.
Because that is where all of her medications and credit cards and everything else is.
Yeah.
And I challenge you to find somebody who does not keep that stuff right on them all the time, right? I challenge you to find a person. Like, she blamed him real quick when it came to her for her not having her stuff that she needed at right then.
It would. I would say it would depend on age, because my mom definitely has done that. Hey, do you have my card? Mom, when's the last time I had your card?
Yeah, but like,
And
okay,
I don't. I want to talk bad about the dead, but still, like, she definitely had those times where it was like, I don't know where this is. Like, well, I don't know where it is. How am I supposed to help you?
not her whole ass purse, which is her life that has all of her meds in it and everything else.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, yeah, it's like and on another side of it, walking out the door, I'm always asking the person, hey, do you got your purse? Do you got your keys? That kind of thing, because I fully
Oh yeah. I remember that a couple of years ago when I was on my honeymoon, and we were in and out of hotel rooms for a week driving down the coast. It was a great time, but do you have your wallet? Do you have your purse? Do you have your this? And do I have this? Where's my phone? Can I, like, double checking, making sure it was a back and forth. We were always making sure that shit was done.
when you're away from that far, yeah. Seriously, these people don't have their teamwork on lock, right? You know,
they need to block it down. Definitely
get your stuff together, people.
get it together.
Also, sleep on the bloody airplane. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, why would you not sleep on the airplane? Depending on how long the air flight is, like even an hour, you are able to go to sleep. I know I have flown from Bellingham to LA multiple times.
Yeah,
that's about an hour flight.
That's
I can sleep on that. Just sleep on that flight.
Real
it's
easy.
not a problem.
Maybe one of them forgot to buy 2 first-class tickets. That's great.
Maybe.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Is that, are we calling that as our last? I mean, I'm going to
saying.
call this a bull crap end there, but you want to call that one?
Yeah, man.
Because they need to do better.
They do need to do better. That was just,
They need to do better.
here's how you fix it. Carry your things with you. Thank you. The end.
Fixed. Everybody has been fixed.
Everybody has been fixed.
I think that we have done a good job with fixing today.
I think we did too.
We definitely need to make sure to thank all these people for
Yes.
posting all this stuff. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have a show.
All the throwaway accounts, beautiful work. All the deleted accounts, also beautiful work. If you recognized your one, leave a comment. Like the video. Like the whatever we're doing. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's whatever podcast catcher of your choice. It'll be on there.
Pretty much everywhere you can find podcasts, that's where we are. It's
Yep.
Will and Dave Fix Your Life, or Will and Dave, or no, it's Fix Your Pod.
No.
Fix Your Life Pod. I'm sorry, that was bad. Wow, that was bad.
It do be rough out there sometimes.
It can be.
FixYourLifePod@gmail.com, guys.
Fix Your Life Pod at gmail.com. We
It will
also have a Reddit. Don't have it rocking at the moment, but if you post your own stories on our Reddit, then we will do our best to read them.
It's what's the name of the Reddit? Is it Fix Your Life Pod on the Reddit?
Fix Your Life Pod. It's r/Fix Your Life Pod.
Swag. Fantastic. Great. Okay, cool. Right on, man.
That was our holiday travel chaos special, I guess. If your flight is delayed, canceled, rerouted, or spontaneously combust, just remember,
Someone on Reddit had it worse.
I'm Will,
And I'm Dave.
and we fix your life.
Results vary. See you next time.
Have a good night.